First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Yahweh is who this world ignorantly calls God. Yahawashi is who this world ignorantly calls Jesus. Ba'ashem means in the name, Rakah means spirit, and Kodash means holy. And that's on the Paleo Hebrew. I also want to give double honors to the elder bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Yeah, I just want to make a quick video, man. Just going into, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, soon coming to deliver his people. I was reading, just doing my daily reading, and the Spirit came upon me to just touch this about how we are in those times, right? We are living in Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, or as it says, the valley of dry bones. So let's just go over this real quick, get 2 or 3 scriptures and close it. So it says, we'll start at verse 37. It says, the hand of Yahweh was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord, and set me down in the midst of the valley which was full of bones, and caused me to pass by them round about. And behold, there are very many in the open valley, and lo, they are very dry. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord God, thou knowest. Again he said unto me, prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of Yahweh. Right, and when it's talking about the dry bones, right, it's talking about the Israelites. Right, when you go over here to verse 11, it says, then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say, our bones are dried, and our hope is lost. We are cut off for our parts. Right, so the dry bones is talking about the Israelites. Okay, how they are dry, right? They don't have the spirit. Okay, spiritually they are dead. Okay, that's exactly what our people are in today. Okay, that condition. So-called Latinos, Negroes, Native Americans, they are in a dead state. Right? They don't know who they are, where they are, and what's going on. So this prophecy is actually talking about here in Babylon the Great. Now, this is where it's going to take place. But it says, verse 9, then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus saith Yahweh, come from the 4 winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army. And that's what's happening right now. Right, the 144,000 prophets are prophesying worldwide and putting that breath into those dry bones. Okay, the Israelites. Okay, and that breath is coming into them, and they're standing upon their feet. Right, people are realizing who they are. They're coming back to their strength, the Heavenly Father Yahweh and his Son Yahawashi, and realizing that soon all this is going to end. Right, soon we're going to be the kings, the princes, the princesses, right, and the rulers of this earth and of the entire universe and the universes. Okay, we're going to be immortal. We're going to be perfect. That's what soon is going to take place. Right, when you go right here and you keep on reading, right, this actually is talking about the 12 tribe sign. Right, let's read it real quick. We'll just read all this. It says, uniting the 2 sticks. The word of Yahweh came again unto me, saying, moreover, thou son of man, take thee 1 stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel his companions. And join them one to another into 1 stick, and they shall become one in thine hand. All right, so this was talking about getting 2 sticks and putting them together and putting the tribes on the sticks. Which when you go into that word stick in the Hebrew, okay, it goes into a plank of wood. Okay, which that was talking about the sign. Okay, that's why we have a sign with the 12 tribes. Okay, it's from Ezekiel, the 37th chapter. Right, we didn't just make that shit up. It says, and when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, wilt thou not show us what thou meanest by these? Right, going into how, our people, right, they're supposed to see the sign and it's supposed to catch their attention. Right, you got to remember that what we're doing is spiritually fishing. Right, as it says in, let's jump there. Jeremiah. Well, wrong way. In Jeremiah, the 16th chapter, in verse 14, it says, Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. Right? That's not going to be said anymore, because the Lord is going to have a new glory. He's going to have a new name and an even greater salvation / destruction of what he did in ancient Egypt. It says, but Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, talking about North America, Babylon the Great, and from all the lands whither he had driven them, right? Because we have been scattered throughout all four corners of the earth. That's part of the curses in Deuteronomy chapter 28, specifically verse 64 and verse 36. It says, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers. Right? The Lord is going to bring us back to the Holy Land. Okay, and there is when the whole world is going to be at peace. Which those people over in the Holy Land, right, they don't fit that prophecy. Right? Because they are imposters. Right? They themselves entered into the Holy Land by something called the Balfour Declaration in 1948, which was funded by the Rockefellers. Okay? It was all a plan of the elites. They are not the real Israelites. They are the biblical Edomites. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks. Right? And that's the point, is I was going into how, in this truth, right, Yahawashi, he told Peter, I think it was Simon also, I have made you fishers of men. Right? And part of fishing is to have a lure. Right? It's to attract the fish to come to you in the first place. Right? And that's the point of the sign. Part of the point of the sign is to catch people's attention, intrigue them to see, oh, what is this talking about? Right? And that's where you explain it. Oh, hey, if you're this, and that, right? We read the spirit, right? Because it's not all about the complexion. Right? The scriptures talk about the spirit beareth witness that we are the sons of the living power. Right? So through the spirit, we can tell if you're an Israelite. Right? You can just tell by the salt. Right? You can just tell, man. You could tell when somebody's Jake. So it's part of fishing is that sign. Right? But it was prophecy that he was gonna send back the prophets. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. Right now, through this video, what are we doing? Right? We're fishing the elect. We're putting on the internet. Right? We're casting out that net to catch those fish. Okay? That's what's going on right now. But after the fishing is done, he's going to send hunters, right? Because those fishers are going to become hunters. The Lord is going to give us spiritual power to get these nations in order. Okay? To punish them. Put them in captivity. Go read Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 16. Right? Go read Psalms, the 2nd chapter. Go read Revelation, the 2nd chapter, where it talks about Yahawashi himself saying, he that overcometh unto the end will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. He shall break them down as a potter, right, to shivers. Okay, that's who this world ignorantly calls Jesus saying that. Okay, not no made up character. Okay, that's Yahawashi. So, going back to Ezekiel chapter 37, it says, and when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, wilt thou not show us what thou meanest by these? Say unto them, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel, his fellows, and I will put them with him, even with the sticks of Judah, and will make them one stick, and they shall be one in mine hand. Right, and that's talking about how he's going to reunite all 12 tribes. Right, because when it says the stick of Joseph, right, the hand of Ephraim, a lot of the times the northern kingdom, right, is referred to as Israel, is referred to as Joseph, is referred to as Ephraim. Right, this is all talking about the northern kingdom. And when it talks about, it says, in the tribes of Israel, his fellows, and will put them with him, even with the sticks of Judah. Right, a lot of the times the southern kingdom is referred to as Judah. Okay, so this is talking about how southern kingdom, northern kingdom are all going to become one stick, are all going to become one. It says, and the sticks whereon thou writest shall become in thy hand before their eyes, and say unto them, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen, whither they be gone, and I will gather them on every side, and bring them into their own land. That's exactly what we just read in Jeremiah. Right? The Lord is coming back to save his people from all four corners of the earth where we've been scattered and bring us back to the Holy Land. Right? And this goes to show that, hey, this prophecy, hey, this hasn't taken place yet. Right? So what does that mean? Somebody is supposed to be out here with the sticks, the signs, talking about, hey, this right here. Right? As it says, say unto them, the Lord is coming back to save you. The prophets are here today saying the same thing, doing the work. It says, and I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountains of Israel, and one king shall be king to them all, and they shall be no more two nations, neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms any more at all, neither shall they defile themselves any more with their idols, nor with their detestable things, nor with any of their transgressions, but I will save them out of all their dwelling places when they have sinned, and will cleanse them, so shall they be my people, and I will be their God. Right? We're no longer going to be out here worshiping false gods, eating pork, eating shrimp, right? Eating crab, lobster, okay, seafood boils. None of that shit is going to be allowed, right? We're all going to be perfect, okay? We're going to have the law, statutes, and commandments inside of us. We're going to be programmed with them, and we're going to be immortal. It says, and David, my servant, shall be king over them, and they shall all have one shepherd. They shall also walk in my judgments, and observe my statutes, and do them. And they shall dwell in the land that I have given unto Jacob my servant, when your fathers have dwelt, and they shall dwell therein, even they and their children and their children's children forever. And my servant David shall be prince forever, shall be their prince forever. Moreover, I will make a covenant of peace with them. It shall be an everlasting covenant with them, and I will place them and multiply them, and will set my sanctuary in the midst of them forevermore. My tabernacle also shall be with them, yea, I will be their God, and they shall be my people. And the heathen shall know that I, Yahweh, do sanctify Israel, when my sanctuary shall be in the midst of them forevermore. Right? So, hey, clearly a million times it says that, hey, I'm going to be with them. I'm going to be with them. Right? My people, the Israelites. Okay? He's not coming to save everybody like the Christian Roman Catholic Church teaches. How everybody, all nations, Gentiles, Edomites can be saved. That's a false doctrine. The Lord is only coming back for the elect of the Israelites, the 1/3, as it talks about in Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8 and verse 9. Right? And as it says right there, the heathen, the other nations, they shall know that I, Yahweh, do sanctify Israel, when my sanctuary shall be in the midst of them forevermore. Right? The other nations are going to know, yup, that power is real, and he's only dealing with them. So that's what soon is going to take place. Right? An everlasting kingdom. And we'll get it in one more place. I had it here in Daniel. Daniel chapter 7 and verse. This is going into the vision that Daniel saw. I'll start at verse 21. It says, I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints and prevailed against them. Right? That horn, which is talking about the little horn, is talking about America. Right? Making war with the saints and prevailing against them. Hey, that's been happening till this day. They're still prevailing. Okay, America is still destroying our people. Okay, and they started ever since they came into power in the 1600s. Right? Slavery. They've been winning over the saints. It says, until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom. Right? Talking about the Israelites ruling the world. Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it into pieces. Right? That fourth kingdom, when you go and read, let me see if they actually have it here in Daniel, the 2nd chapter, in the headings. No, they don't have it in the headings. But the fourth kingdom is talking about the Roman Empire, right? Which right now, we're at the last end of the Roman Empire, right? It's just been America, right? America is the reborn Roman Empire, the fourth beast. It says, and the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings. Right? When you go into the breakdown of this, right, the 10 horns goes into NATO and EU, right? And it says, the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, right? Because NATO and EU started from 10 countries. And another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings. Right? That horn coming out of the 10 was talking about America, right, which was different from all these countries, and he shall subdue 3 kings, right, talking about 3 other horns, which when you go into the breakdown, okay, America subdued, it was the British, the French, and the Spaniards, right, those were the other 3 kings, right, when you go into the history about how the people, the Europeans that came to America fought with the British, right, that was this prophecy, which I've made a video going into this in greater extent. You gotta go read, go on my channel, search up Daniel the 7th chapter, and I pretty much break this into more detail. But it says, and he, talking about America, that little horn, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand unto a time and times and the dividing of time. Right, and that's what we're seeing right now. America, that little horn, is speaking great words against the Most High. Right, we live in a society where it is completely against the words of the Lord. Right, they say that homosexuality is allowed, pedophilia is allowed, murder is pretty much allowed at certain extents. Okay, unjust laws, what they do in the court systems. Okay, that's that mouth speaking great words. It says and think to change times and laws. We see that, what I just spoke about. And they shall be given into his hand unto a time and times and the dividing of time. Right, which when you go into this is talking about the 350 years we were in slavery, right, around 1612 to 1970, and when the truth came out. Right, and I've made lessons going over that also. Talks about it in Revelation, the 11th chapter, over the 3 days and a half. It's all talking about the same period. It says, but the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion, to consume and to destroy unto the end. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. Hitherto is the end of the matter. As for me, Daniel, my cogitations about trouble me, and my countenance changed in me, but I kept the matter in my heart. All right, so that's the last of the prophecies, is that, hey, the kingdom is going to be given to the saints of the Most High, who is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. The Israelites are going to rule forever, and these nations are going to obey what we say. So I'll leave it at that. Hopefully this is edifying. With that, and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, and double honors to the elder bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Shalom, see you later. Shalom.